athletic kid. We went to school at Trinity University for sports. You have to have a certain number of credit hours to be in sports, and I was pre-med for a semester. And then second semester, I realized I didn't have enough credit hours for sports, so I decided for another class. And I thought photography would be the easy A. So I took a photo course, loved it, came back here. My godfather was an architect, had an awesome house, knew some great photographers because of his awesome house. And so he set me up with an internship with a guy that I wouldn't have otherwise had an internship with, and I was lucky. The first time I walked in to meet him, I had my resume, my portfolio, which wasn't good, and I was wearing a button-down shirt, tucked into my khakis, and had some loafers on because I thought that's what you wore for a job. He came out in cool guy tennis shoes, jeans, and a t-shirt. Talked to me for a minute. I gave him my resume. He put it in the trash and said, "We don't use resumes, we use portfolios." He looked at my portfolio. He said, "Good, come back tomorrow, wear jeans." A year later, I was still working with him, and I'd learned a lot from him, way more so him than school. And I showed him my new portfolio before I printed it. I was like, "Hey, can you come look at this?" And he came over and he was like, "Okay, this is not bad." And I was like, "You said my last one was good." And he goes, "I couldn't have told you how bad it was. You would have just cried and given up on photography." But you leaned in and kind of did this when you were thinking?
Yeah.
That's good. Like,
do
let's
that.
go do that.
Do that.
It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. And do it with the other hand. The other hand will do it. Yeah.
See if I can have some.
And go higher up. Do it.
If I can have some.
This is like how you did. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect.
If I could have some Ed every day, life would be good.
Earlier we were shooting former Chiefs player Ed Budde, Super Bowl ring and all. It was great to shoot him now because the Chiefs are at 7-0, and God, I'm a fan, so I get excited. We tailgate. It went well. It's different from me shooting outside the studio because I don't have that control, and so I don't get to focus just on him. Because you're competing with a couple of the factors of not having everything that's in your studio. But I was lucky. He was a super great guy, and he was super open to anything I suggested, and I think we've got some great stuff. I haven't even been able to dig through everything yet, but it looks great, and I think he's got a great face. And when you've done something like played in the NFL and won a Super Bowl, and he's on like the all-time All-AFL team, like he's a stud. When you've been through that, faces start to say more, hands start, I mean, he's got, lineman hands that have been through everything. Those are the people I shoot. That's when it's fun to see that character. Barbecue in KC.
I like Gates.
Yeah.
The burn-ins or the ribs.
Yeah.
I think they're really good. A lot of people, I mean, we're noted for barbecue. What is it, Memphis and us and the blues, Memphis and the blues here.
Did you ever get down to like?
There's a lot of tradition.
You ever go down to like the Phoenix?
The what?
The Phoenix or Blue River?
Oh yeah.
Any of the jazz? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to, because I used to sell Coors beer and Coca-Cola. So
are they the same company then?
No, they're different owners.
Okay.
But yeah, they have good blues down at the Phoenix. I haven't been down there for 2 years.
I've never been to. What's the one that's next
it's right
to
downtown. They used to have what's the one?
But it's finding any photos you can of a person, find out about their background. If I don't know anything about their occupation or whatever it is they've done, then it's researching that, and then it's planning. And I'd say probably 80% of my job is done before I even see the person. And that's good, because then when I do see the person, I can focus on making them comfortable. And I think what I plan for is a place to start. And then hopefully the shoot just grows organically from there. And I will have an end photo in mind before I start shooting. Sometimes it ends up exactly like that. Sometimes it ends up better. Sometimes it takes a long time and you get something that's just good.
Everything and some crazy colors and stuff. Yeah. To match that song. That's a good one. Far side running. No, drop. Reverse one.
Yeah.
A reverse joint. That's Wanna change shirts?
You want to change shirts?
Yeah, I want to do this.
You want to stick with this or you want to go back to the KC hat? I feel like. You want to stick with this or go back to the KC hat?
It's a red shirt, so let's go with KC.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do a handful of things with that. Every person we shoot opens the door to someone else. It's like, we shot this chef, but she suggested this guy. She knows this guy. Let's do this guy. Well, that guy's amazing, but if we do him, we should do him. And it's really grown, and that's been great, because I've really been kind of let off the leash and allowed to do really what I feel the best photo will be. And then that, along with gallery shows and a handful of my commercial assignments, have really made me fortunate enough that I've never really advertised anything, and I've had people calling me and keeping me busy. They just interviewed me and they're like, what are you afraid of? I was like, I hate flying. Like, I think it'd be cool in a spaceship. Cause like,
Yeah, because it's like different.
Safe.
Yeah, you like I'm in space.
You mean the smartest people in the world put me on this? Yeah, I'm okay with that. You got a favorite movie?
City of God, Fresh.
I actually know City of God, and not that many people know Not that many people that I know City of God.
Yeah.
It's kind of a photography movie.
It's the what?
It's kind of a photography. I don't know what tomorrow looks like. I don't have to work, but I think I'd like to stay home based in Kansas City. I love it here. The pace of life is it's not too slow, but not too fast, and the people are awesome, and the barbecue's even better. And it's central, so you can. If somebody calls you to shoot in New York and it's breakfast, you can be there at lunch, and I like that. But it's definitely going other places, but hopefully just staying based here. I've done a little bit of that so far, but I think to keep shooting the faces that really draw me in, at some point it's going to involve some of that. Do the other hand. I think the other hand's better.
We that?
Use your other hand.
Oh, you mean go across?
No, but either. But try both.
You mean?
Use that hand, but try both eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm not good. First one's better. beautiful woman as much as the next guy, but Philip Seymour Hoffman, I think he's an amazing actor, and every face he makes is just a good face, and I'd really love to shoot him. I think he could be up towards the top of my list. I saw Marilyn Manson when he was in town here. It's another. That's just there's so much there. Like a bad photo of him is probably a good photo, but you know it's that kind of thing. A lot of the celebrities and stuff that have been so photographed. I love the challenge of here's 10,000 photos of this person. Show me something new and something better.
Flex. Yeah. In the flex motion, it's actually flexing it.
It's a pre-flex, it's not a flex.
Pre-flex.
Let's cut that from the video. Cut the pre-flex from the video.
Exactly.
It's muscle that, baby.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm nervous before every shoot. It doesn't matter who it is or what it is, nervous before every shoot. And then after each shoot, I'm always afraid I'm going to have to call the person and be like, you know what, could you come back in? Because I just didn't do my job right. It's just, I guess that's less of a fear, it's more just nerves. Nerves on both ends of the shoot. I get inspiration from everything, and I think anybody who claims their inspiration only comes from one place is not being honest with themselves. I mean, you see your street sign, it might make you think one thing. You think everything makes everything you take in comes out later in something. You what?
He did the same thing too. No,
Shut up.
He did something similar.
I have never seen that. Because you were doing it halfway, so that's why I said let's do it.
It's funny. Because I think he just did it. Like on his new album, he has this promo for it. And I may have just stole that from him. Subconsciously.
Yeah, it was an accident, so fine, I'll use the one with half your eye.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt. Shit. It's like, yeah, I'm rapping him. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
With the light in your glasses, it looks more like some sort of video that DJ Khaled would do. There's just lights everywhere.
Oh, man.
I think Chief's jacket kind of works.
Yeah, right there.
With all the stripes and stuff.
Yeah. It's a lot of action.
I'm Cameron G. I'm a portrait photographer. This is Bendy, and we've just been framed.